What's going on, folks? TJ Lauerman, aka That Sports Gamer here, head of Community 4 Out of the Park Developments. And tonight I'm joined by our good buddy Alex. Alex, how's it going?
Going good, TJ. Glad to finally have my face up on screen at this point, and glad to see where we take this team into the offseason, what our
Yeah,
plans are, and what we decide to do.
I am very excited here on another episode of Chicago Hope as we dive into the 2022 23 offseason. I never understand how we're supposed to say that.
I just call it the 2022 offseason because it is from 2022, and then you play 2023 for the season.
I like the dash, personally.
I feel like the dash is better for like basketball, where they actually play
Go through
into the next year.
But this offseason, I'm going to sign guys in 2022 and 2023.
True.
That's the only thing that's confusing to me, personally. But yeah, we did pretty good last season. We finished third in the division, which is utterly awful. But we got that second wild card spot, won the wild card game, won the ALDS, won the ALCS, took on the Braves in the World Series, and what did we go, like 7 games?
I believe you went, was it 6? No, 7. You went
7.
Full 7.
All the way to the 7th game, Ozzy Albies
Yeah.
MVP. I don't want to talk about that because that was very
yeah, that was sad.
If I remember correctly, after the game, we fired Edgar Renteria. We fired, what's this guy's name?
Rick Renteria.
Don't care. He's gone. So we need to find, first and foremost, I think we need to, first and foremost, now I don't even know if I said it right that time. We need to find a manager. So
we do need a manager. Yeah.
I mean, I'm down to give it to, first off, did I just see Clay Rapata? So we could just make him the manager. I did. Oh, he's a pitching coach.
Yeah, I imagine he'd be a pitching coach before he'd ever try his hand at managing.
Oh, he's led the Lake Erie Crushers of the Florida League. Oh, no, he's been a bench coach, actually.
Yeah. Wow, he actually has been bench coaching. Impressive.
To a 5 ERA. So that's great.
Yeah, I mean...
Portsmouth.
That's a low-level league right there. I'm not going to hold that against him, to be honest.
I mean, we should probably not go just by name because that's how I usually pick my managers, and that's why we have a lot of problems in our minor leagues. But we can get Clint. Oh, we want to go all coaches, just managers right now.
Yeah.
Wait.
If we can see their development and manager influence, that'd be nice too.
I want to favor pitching. First off, why does Jordan Zimmerman? Is it a different Jordan Zimmerman? Obviously, it is because he's 47.
Yes.
2022.
I think Jordan is right now like 35.
Yeah, so we're not getting him. I think Tony La Russa not available. Right?
I don't know if he's actually in the game or
not. I think he's not. We can. He is retired. I mean, we could unretire him. We're not going to do that.
Nah.
Oh, go find out who's coaching my Leones de Escogido. Maybe we can get him. IRL, what are you doing? I don't see you clicking. I don't see you typing fast enough.
Let me see.
Yes, I've decided to back the Leones de Escogido in the Dominican Winter League, which, as you know, I'm wearing a Mexican Summer League hat, right? Mexico Summer League, I guess?
I think it's Summer League, yeah.
Which Alex picked up for me, as a matter of fact. So
I did indeed.
Thank you, Alex. And guess what? It fit. It wasn't damaged. It was amazing. Great pickup. We don't have to get into all that right now. Yeah, so I'm watching Dominican Winter League baseball. I picked the Leones de Escogido because they have Wander Franco, Nate Lowe, Julio Rodriguez. Zimmerman has 2 N's. Jordan and other Zimmerman has 2 N's? Sure. Chris Wilson? The Chris Wilson? It is the Chris Wilson. I can view his former player page. Oh, this is a different Chris Wilson. I was thinking Pirates, Chris Wilson.
There they are. Dave Hauss is the...
You have to spell that one for me.
Manager. Jauss. I don't know if we'll have him.
I got Dave Hauss, bench coach.
Hey! What's he been bench coaching for?
Nothing.
Oh, he's a brand new one.
Has 27 years of coaching experience. He's done okay.
65 years of age. Okay.
He's got from Illinois. Are you sure this is the same guy?
Wait, from Illinois? Yeah, Chicago.
Straight out the Shy? Let's
Chicago
go.
native.
All right.
He was part of Clint Hurdle's group.
We could also sign Clint Hurdle and then get
You
him.
could sign Hurdle and Haas. Or is it Wass?
I think it's
I
Hoss.
don't know how.
I don't care. I like it Hoss. We can get
David Patrick. Oh,
this is an
that's a name right there.
I think it's in alphabetical order. Shinosuke Abe, or I want this by reputation. Let's get some good reputations here. We can get Clint Hurdle, Brad Allsmith available, Rocco Baldelli available, Tim Bogar definitely available, Joey Cora available, Sander Encarnacion available, Tito Fuentes Jr. Now,
Tito Fuentes Jr.
is that really Tito Fuentes' son?
I believe it is.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Ricky Leday is Tito Fuentes' nephew. And if you don't remember Ricky Leday, you may remember him by his name, Jaime Ruiz, in the great film For Love of the Game.
That's a name I can't forget, unfortunately. Yes, that is Tito Fuentes' son, by the way.
Oh, should we get him?
Officially. He's been part of the Pacific Association for a couple of years. Interesting.
I'm looking up Tonito Leday. I don't know. I mean, what do you want to do with Tito Fuentes Jr.? We have him as nothing in here.
We have him as nothing?
Well, I guess we don't have... I don't have...
Oh, no background information.
I might have no background information for him.
Oh, okay. I mean, he's been with some of the independent leagues, so he's been doing a little bit of managing. I mean, if we had a minor league system available in need of a manager, I would be very happy to have Tito.
I'm down to fire literally everybody.
Anybody who is in the orange or red, I would be okay with firing as well. Just Tito, without any doubt.
Okay, because Tito Fuente has no S. That's what I'm thinking of. Tito Fuente. Yes, the Tito Fuente. Yes, Tito Fuente that I'm thinking of is with a P and no S.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. So Tito Fuentes is Tito Fuentes' son, who's the Giants Spanish broadcaster. Now, yes. I have a question. During the Giants Spanish broadcast, does anybody get thrown through the Spanish broadcast table? Because I've watched a lot of wrestling, and that's what always seems to happen. I don't know if it happens in Spanish baseball.
This is completely out of left field. I'm going to assume no.
I see a lot of votes for Paul Molitor. None for Gary Gaetti, who I like to bunch together. I'm assuming they played together. Again, I'm just looking at names here. Don Mason, Sixto Lizcano. Sixto Lizcano. Why do I know that name? Favors prospects.
Probably because it reminds you of Sixto Sanchez.
No. He's from Arecibo, so I know where he's from. They have a big thing that shoots stuff into space. Favors prospects, favors hitting, favors offense, favors power. What are your thoughts on this guy?
Sixto had a pretty good career in Milwaukee.
Ooh, Sixto likes to bat as pitcher's eighth.
Oh. But we wouldn't have that affect us because we're American League. Interesting, though.
I like it. A decent reputation as a sabermetrics-minded skipper. I think that's what we need a little bit more.
I would agree.
He does not like to play small ball. We do not like to play small ball either. Though we do have some fast guys. Loves the infield shift. Yeah, but we're really
more of a home run hitter team anyway, so yeah.
Listen, he loves the infield shift.
That's a good thing.
He loves pinch
hitting. We're still
hitting.
working on our infield a little bit, but that's good.
He's a little slow to give the starter a hook, which I think is what we need.
That's better than what happened to the Rays, so yes.
He's a little kind of neutral on the opener. I don't hate the idea of Sixto Lizcano as being our new manager.
What would his relationships be with our big league squad?
Lower influence and bad, so that's not great.
So maybe not ready for the big leagues yet. But if,
okay, so what is he? He's normal and sabermetric.
Average and average isn't too bad.
We need to find What are we saying about? Look, show me what Jinwook Kim has to offer. Favors veterans, favors hitting, favors offense, likes to sack bunt. Lower influence. What? This guy's a power pitcher. Likes Anthony Rizzo, Nick Heath, and Jose Ozuna, who I also like.
That's good. Although I don't like the fair. The player development influence when we being fair is not as good. We want someone who's going to be able to take our budding superstars to the next level. We need that player development to be high. Can we
Can I put that on here?
change the view? You should be able to put that on there.
Do I
Yeah.
want coaching tendencies? I want
We want to change the view to include. There should be other.
we can just go and add some stuff.
It might just be default. Is it default that adds the?
Nah, default just got reputation price.
Oh, well, we should be able to go to customize then. We should be able to find that.
So let's go in here, customize.
Because yeah, we want to be able to open up and see the player development influence and the relationship influence, which is at the end of that general info tab.
Development influence, and do you want relationships? What happens if we put relationships on here?
Yeah, we want the relationships and the development influence.
Yes,
those are the two we want.
I don't know where I just put them, but we'll find it in a second.
They should be closer to the end.
Okay.
So yeah. So we're really interested in seeing how well the development influence is. So like Hurdle's a good option, but Brian Butterfield wouldn't be bad either. Joey Coro would be good. It would be interesting to see what his development influence is for our young hitters, if he's a pitcher developer or a hitter developer.
Let's take a look at Joey Coro.
We could even sort it. He's aggressive.
Not great with the bad relationship with the pitchers, obviously.
But you like to see someone like Jimenez, Freeman, Moncada, and Magical on that good list.
I mean, he's got literally our whole starters and his good list and good relationship with all the fielders.
Yeah.
From Caguas. I've been there.
And we're going to lose some of those pitchers, too. Like, we're not keeping... Let me think. I mean, Cease needs to probably go away down the road. We're already looking at
yeah, maybe.
Well,
Cease has the stuff.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
His control is a little low. It's got stuff. Yeah. Why's our scouting accuracy so low?
I think they're low because everybody's gone into off-season mode, so everyone resets to like a tier or two below what you had originally.
I don't like that one bit.
So as we develop into the off-season, we'll get some changes to players, and we'll redevelop those scoutings.
What are your thoughts on some double goods?
Wow.
Like a Don Wakamatsu, who's been the bench coach for the Rangers, to not great results.
Even Ryan Sandberg's on that list. I don't know how good he was on the relationships tab, but yeah, Sandberg was on that list.
Very small amount.
That's not bad about Wakamatsu. The good with very little. I mean, you'd like to see more on the good developments, and
I'd like to see some higher influence.
But not having any really bad relationships, that's good too.
Yeah.
You know, less strengths, but also no weaknesses. So it's not bad. Ryan's only fair good, unfortunately.
We got a good from Renan Sato.
That's not bad either.
No higher or lower influences, but good influence. Good relationship with Cease, Quantrill, and Zach Collins. Maybe this can help Zach Collins become something. Bad relationship with Nick Keith.
That's a good one, TJ.
I need him to be something. He was like our highest prospect, and we've gotten like nothing out of him.
That's true. That is true. We should also take a look at Clint Hurdle and see what his good or his average good is listed at. What he's able to bring to the table too.
Let me tell you about Randy Knorr.
Whoa, Randy's not bad.
I don't have a problem really with this.
I wouldn't either.
I mean,
and he's got no experience, so that unproven reputation doesn't mean a thing in the world if he, does well. That would instantly go to, average or good. So that's actually not bad.
Jordan Hicks is going to be on arbitration.
He'll have one more
Trying.
season of arbitration before he probably gets qualifying offered out because he'll ask for like $20 million. Training's here for another season, so that's fine.
Quantrill's not arbitration eligible yet.
Quantrill's going to be interesting. We have a bunch of these Quantrill, Plesac, a bunch of
Even
these
Cease,
basically
you can call
quad
put Cease in
A.
that. I mean, Cease is
Cease isn't
good,
really a
but
quad
again,
A
that
starting
control is
pitcher.
going to be a problem.
Oh yeah,
some
that
point.
control is a major problem. I mean, and the stamina alone is actually really. He
Ooh,
should be a bullpen person. But he did have a good.
Did he go down in stamina? I feel like.
I think he's gone down most of the season. You can look at his scouting and see if we've had any reports of it.
It went
Actually,
up.
it improved.
It actually just improved.
Good grief.
I feel like I don't remember stamina being that low before.
I think it starts out at 50 in the base 2020 start.
Wow.
Him and like Kopech have like very minimal starting pitcher stamina.
This is all Renteria problems, is what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could have been that the manager was bad.
Let's come back to Randy Knorr later. I like that.
Yeah. He's an option. He's actually a very good option. I wonder if he'd be okay with like a AAA team because he would do better in lower levels too. So
I actually really like Raul Ortiz.
Oh, Raul's good too.
Again, the pitching rotation problems, but
yeah, but we're also expected to kind of get some new people in that pitching rotation if we can. Although
I mean,
I don't
Jesus
think
Delgados is going to be here. We're going to have Syndergaard for a while.
that's the one problem is Syndergaard. Like you really don't want Syndergaard anymore. Not with the kind of results he's been giving us. Although he did give us a good World Series start, so I don't know.
It's also one of those things I feel like he's going to help out the offense a lot. And then we just need to get maybe we need a new pitching coach that's going to overcome his badness.
Or is targeted towards helping Thor and a couple other pitchers who are like him. Yeah, there could be a point where we just simply clean house in the coaching staff, pivot to a better strength staff, and it fixes everything.
Because I feel like a lot
there is that option.
I feel like a lot of
Edgar. I like Edgar.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of neutral pitching focused guys. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I think Clint Hurdle's a pitcher focused person, right?
No, lower influence.
Garrett Lindsay is
lower
at
influence.
least.
And all this. I think I'm actually really kind of loving Randy Knorr.
Yeah, I think Randy Knorr might be our best option so far.
I wish he had more higher influence development guys. The good relationships I like.
Yeah.
Did we have some of that higher influence on development guys?
There were a couple. I don't remember which ones those were, unfortunately. I think one of them was... wasn't Raul, was it? That was like Wakamatsu, I think?
No, Raul Ortiz was the guy. I think we might want to go with Raul Ortiz. A lot of high influence on the dev and a lot of good relationship. Again, the problem is just the pitching.
Yeah, but that would just be relationship stuff, which is okay. As long as it's not development stuff.
Yeah.
We'll be able to manage the relationships. If we're winning and we're doing a good job, that's just fine.
Right.
We can get away with that.
And I think that's why we also need to look at seeing what our deal with our pitching coach is. We've had some turnover in pitchers. Maybe it's time for a new pitching coach to...
Agreed.
So we're going to give Raul Ortiz a chance here?
I'd be up for that. He's got 16 years of total experience. He's already considered average.
Did the Sioux Falls Canaries, switched over to the Long Island Ducks, became their bench coach, brought them to the second round of the... they did not hit well for him. Is that a they did not hit well period, or is that a they did not hit well for him?
They didn't hit well period, because the next year they bat 209, so that's just a really bad team for hitting.
209 and one round two. I assume there's only 2 rounds in this thing, so...
Yes.
Are they three-time in a row champions?
Wow, they are.
So this guy comes from a winning thing. Also, we should talk about, now that we're actually looking at this Long Island Ducks, Somerset Patriots just got named are they the Double-A team for the Yankees now?
Was it High A?
I know they got rid of Trenton and they got rid of... Well, Trenton's Double-A. Somerset's going to be Double-A. and then Hudson Valley Renegades are going to be their high A.
That's correct.
I believe that's how
Yep.
it's gonna work.
Somerset's the double A now officially.
Also, breaking news: Sugarland Skeeters are going to be double A for the Astros.
Triple A.
Triple A for the Astros. I know that just came out not too
An
long
hour
ago.
ago.
Yeah,
A
I just
couple
saw
hours
that.
ago.
Now,
Yeah.
here's what I'm worried
Gonna
about.
make 'em-
Oh wait, is that's yeah. Now I feel like that's kicking out Round Rock, which I believe are the Round Rock Express,
Yes.
which I believe are owned by Nolan Ryan. Didn't they already make him like not whatever before? So I wonder if they're like cutting ties with Nolan Ryan now, which worries me as a fan of Nolan Ryan.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens with Round Rock.
So we're giving Raul Ortiz this thing, huh?
Yeah, I think Raul Ortiz is a good option for us. He's a good fit for the team.
Raul Ortiz. Let's offer you a contract. Shouldn't really cost anything. A mil? A mil 3?
Ooh.
For 5 years.
Expensive. Although for 5 years, that's a long-term commitment, actually. About
About 1.2
Wow.
for 3 years. Well, what do you think? 1.2 for 3 years?
Let's give it a try. I mean, yeah, 3 years is probably about as much as we really want to be giving commitment to a manager for. We'll see if he likes that.
Okay, so Chuck Krim is supposed to be helping Dylan Cease, Nolan Syndergaard, Ian Hamilton, and Jordan Hicks.
Okay, so we already have the person we would
'Cause I believe
want.
those
in
are
here.
power pitchers.
Yes, they are.
So he is happy with he's helping them. Also, Darren Felton, who I think we've targeted as a guy we want to look at in the future. And that's about it. Maybe we should look for something that I always talk about and then I never actually do is being like, I'm going to get a pitching coach for power pitchers, and then I'm going to get power pitchers.
Power pitchers.
And I
That's always
never
the
do
hardest
that.
part. Because you draft whoever's best. You don't think, oh, is this the best power pitcher on the draft? No, you
Yeah.
just think, is this the best pitcher in the draft? I'm gonna take him then.
Yeah.
And then down the road, you're like, why aren't none of my people develop? Oh, they aren't having those set up coaching staff to help them out now.
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay. Okay. So we offered that guy a job. What's next on the old schedule here? Offseason hasn't even started yet. So should we go to the offseason to start the offseason?
Yeah, let's advance to the offseason so we can get arbitration numbers around. That'll be important for us.
If you're watching the stream, I'm double fisting Wendy's cups. Got a Sprite. And a Charlie Frosty. Let's go. This stream not brought to you by Wendy's.
I don't know which direction my camera's facing.
Chicago manager Renteria thrown out at home. What happens? You take an L. Take an L in the World Series, you get fired.
Yeah. Well, we also understood that Renteria probably wasn't developing our kids the way we wanted him to. So, try to get something new in the clubhouse. See if we can get some better chemistry, some better development.
It's a 941, a good score.
941's a great score, TJ.
I'm a genius.
Normally, you don't fire a manager after a 941 score, but in our case, we want better.
We had the games that were won by us, not by him. That's the way I like to see it.
I mean, yeah, we basically managed all the way up to the World Series, and even some of the World Series. So, yeah. I think if you let
We tried to
Renteria
save
go,
and the problem was the games that we had to come and manage were the ones that there was like, why is Jordan Hicks dead? Why can't we not use him for 3 days? Why is now Jesus Delgado dead for 3 days?
yeah, that was just poor management, and that was Renteria taking control and not letting us have access to intervene and be like, no, please don't use Hicks in the 8th and 9th innings of games. Just the 9th, please. Any good international people?
Not really.
Sosuke's not bad, although he's $13.5 million. That's a lot.
Cal Quantrill
Oh, that's nice.
is a good guy. We threw out Renteria. Widely respected. True.
So what's our new budget for the off season here now?
You will have $220 million in team expenses, so $180 million in payroll.
That's pretty good.
I don't know where we were before.
You can see your front office page and see what your last year's budget was. It should be showing that there now.
It's like 120, 137. 137 is where we were.
That was how much you're paying for payroll right now. You don't actually have your budget listed there. You can change your revenue tab.
Who looks at budget? What do you want to see? You want to see budget history?
Yeah.
It went up.
Nice.
It was.
I mean,
200.
you went to the World Series. How is it not going to go up? Like,
it went up.
There's no way it doesn't go up for that.
It went up 15 million, then it went up 10 million, and now it's gone up 20 million.
Good. That should allow us to look to sign somebody big to make that bullpen or rotation change that we just need to get us just that much closer to the World Series. I mean, we only need a little bit of a. We only need a little push. We don't need a lot.
We're close. KBO posting. Daehyun Kim. 12.5 million for a whole lot of not great. Okay.
Yeah.
Kenley Jansen wants out. A lot of relievers want out. Braves in the World Series.
Yeah, we're lowballing the manager a little bit, but I think he also probably wants a lot coming into a
big
good
league job after.
Club. Yeah, after being in AA for a couple of years.
No, independent. Wasn't even
an MLB offer. Oh, he was independent. Oh, okay. Well then, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, he wants the big bucks.
DJ Burt's retiring.
Oh, and Geddes.
Geddes, what happened to you? Wasn't he like a first round pick?
What did happen to Michael Geddes? He was a top tier pick.
He was first or second round pick by the Padres.
That dude had just terrible development.
We gotta go. Listen, we gotta
second round in 2014.
Ooh. We're gonna need a GM and a bench coach. I'm excited for the bench coach search.
Oh, bench coach is good. Yes, and I don't mind the assistant GM getting replaced.
We get rid of both Ricks in the same day.
The Ricks are gone.
Okay. Craig Counsell available.
Oh.
Okay, so we need a bench coach. We need a GM.
I forgot. We should have waited till they had fired everybody from teams because they'll fire each other when they get to off season. We probably were a day early on the manager signing.
That's good. We got him early.
That is true. He may have asked for more.
Once you see some other offers, you never know.
That is true.
We have nobody to worry about.
Except for maybe Lucas Giolito. Are we going to keep the fragile Giolito into next year on a $13 million arbitration case, which he'll probably win and end up getting like $15 million? Oh man. So
it went 7-2 with a 4 ERA. Yeah. Struck out a good number. But the thing is, he's going to get hurt. 87 innings this year.
And he's going to give up home runs. He gave up 15 homers in 87 innings.
That's like 1.6 per 9.
That's about a 0.6 over what a rotational pitcher should be doing. So, yeah.
He wants 16 mil for an extension. A 1 year extension.
So that's what he's going to be asking for in arbitration. Then is about 16 mil. So I would be shipping him around in trade deals and seeing what you could get personally.
Can we do that right now? Will that work? Or should we
you can. Should be able to.
Let's take a look. Let's just see what happens.
It's almost better to do it now when people have all their money left before they start offering them to free agents.
Kyle Lewis. Ooh. I'm starting to wonder if some people got hurt. Denelson Lamet.
Bueller's on this list?
Bueller, Anthony K, Trey Turner.
And like Josh Bell. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we should get
some right here.
We should
Let's
get
go.
some good.
We're getting Max Fried. Max Fried.
Oh my gosh. You would need to get Max Fried and Ian Anderson at that point to make that even close to a good deal.
What? How do you figure that? Triple Green, Lyrical Dream. He be that.
If he develops well, yeah,
He's good. He's good already.
I mean, he's okay. The ERA is not great.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sub 4 ERA, World Series winner. My bad. we don't want him.
You do realize the Braves mostly won because of their offense, I'm pretty sure.
I'll tell you right now, if we can get Fried and Ian Anderson, it's not even a question.
I mean, I would be interested.
I want you to know that if we can get
interested.
Fried and Ian Anderson, assuming they didn't give him some crazy contract.
I mean, Fried's got a little bit of money devoted to him.
Look, he can definitely not accept suffer. Because Anderson's not on a contract yet.
Oh, and Anderson's going to be going into arbitration.
Can I retain
Well, there wouldn't be anything to retain about Lucas Giolito because he's going into arbitration.
Don't tell him this.
Unless there's like a buyout year that we don't know about. I don't remember if there was. I don't think there is.
I think it's just
Well, he likes Ian Anderson. That's the problem.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's other options here. I'm just saying, I'll take a Max Fried. Day.
I mean, yeah, those are two solid.
I will hear
pitchers,
no Max Fried slander in this chat.
All right. Well, what else is on this list of
Oscar Yanoa? Power pitcher.
Oh my gosh, is that a starter or a reliever?
That's a starter. They have him a reliever. He wants to be in the starting rotation.
Understandably,
morale
control
very good.
A little bit low right now.
But I'm just saying.
I mean, they just won the World Series. They're going to be very happy.
We also got a power pitcher coach. Just saying. Yo, shouts to my guy Willem Contreras. Are we looking for a new catcher? He's durable. Just saying.
We are, but I think
just throwing out these guys here.
We were going to get Contreras. That's actually not a bad option, but I wouldn't give him Giolito for Contreras. I'd see what else we could get.
Yeah, Fried and Contreras. I'm not doing a trade where I'm going to get one guy.
Yeah, we're kind of looking for a couple people we can try to make into a combo deal here.
Can I give them some other trash that I don't want? It's asking for a lot there, guys. Sorry.
Oof.
I will do the Max.
I mean, unless you
look, don't tempt me. I will do Max Fried straight up.
I wouldn't do that. Not if you could get Walker Buehler.
I'm just saying.
I mean, unless Buehler's like completely fallen apart at this point, which
I'm just saying.
I'd be a little surprised, but I could see that. Oh, you gotta love the Roberto Ramos coming back from the Depone League after being just given away by the Rockies. Oh, that's always fun to see his name pop up.
What if I get Andrew Benintendi?
Benintendi's not bad, but we kind of have a full outfield right now.
Play him in left, move Nolan Jones back to third. What's his name back to second?
Oh, man.
Nick Madrigal becomes tradable. Lucas Sims, nasty.
Braylon Marquez and Chris Bryant. Oof.
Yo, Lucas Sims, nasty.
Sims, everything but the movement and the fly ball.
And you make him a starter. He's got 65 stamina. Wants
Probably
to be in the rotation.
wouldn't be a 5-star starter. Probably be more in the 4-star range. But still, that's a good young option right there.
Get Winker to hit some bombs. Can play left, can play right. Give us another left-handed bat off the bench. We're starting. We start him somewhere.
Oh, he's lost a lot of his power. Carantini.
Trevor Story.
Man, I don't remember if Carantini plays good catcher or if he's like really bad. He plays good catcher. Ooh, Nolan. Don't tempt me with Nolan.
Yeah, you cannot tempt me with.
Oh my gosh!
You can miss me with that $35 million a year for Nolan.
Dude, just get him to take a little bit of that money, and you're good. Oh, you could move Moncada back to second. That would open up Madrigal to play short or to be dealed.
I don't like this Victor Caratini wanting 12 million a year when he's 36 years old.
That's not bad if he keeps his fielding if he keeps his defense behind the plate. That's not bad. What's Caratini's like? His WAR was 4.3, so he's still doing very well.
Who do we have playing third now? Moncada?
Moncada's been playing third. He really shouldn't be playing third if we can help it, but that is like kind of his best position right now. And yes, I know Arenado is a long shot because you would really need them to retain like 25% of his contract.
You can't get there. 10's already a problem. 20's definitely a problem.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, okay. Let's talk. The player they want is one we could move.
So there's your option: is you give them Madrigal in the deal, you move Moncada to second, and you get. I mean, if you're gonna add Moncada though, you need like 30 or 40% retained. Like, you gotta be thinking more than just 25%. Like, that's great. That's that's 4 or 5 years of Arenado, but you really need more than just 25%.
That's $8 million a year.
That's all of our additional budget space just for one player, and we still need to fill the hole at the starting pitching spot now. So, even though I'd love to get Arenado, I think that's a no.
All right, I'm just saying.
Now, what would be interesting is if the Rockies put him up on the trade block after having a really bad season. That's when you could go for him. Everyone's like, Buehler, guys, Buehler. It's literally Walker Buehler. Why are you not looking at Walker Buehler yet?
Because there's a shortstop that we could get.
Story is extremely underrated in OTP, unfortunately. Extremely underrated.
I'm just saying. We're looking at OSA ratings, not our head scout also. I have corrected that.
Oh, good. Good.
I'm just saying.
A little bit better, but I wouldn't go with Trevor Story.
Wilson Contreras.
I hope that his Wilson Contreras. Nah, probably not. Ooh. Lopez isn't bad, but we could get him for a lot less than Giolito.
Edward Cabrera.
He's good, but I'm going to assume again another person that the Marlins. Yeah, the control and movement. Yeah, gotta be careful with those Marlins prospects. Marlins prospects are very hit or miss. Wow. Correa would have the defense we'd need for a shortstop. Again, though, the range isn't as good, so he's really a third baseman. Like, in all seriousness, Correa would be a third baseman by choice.
I'm not saying that's not something we can do.
I mean, that is something we can do, but he also is a little bit expensive, too. Well, no, he's only $13 million. Wow. They got him for dirt cheap. Singer's not bad, but I think we could get him for less than Giolito. Whoa.
What?
Rengifo, Canning. Okay, and they are offering us fully developed Walker Buehler. Why? Okay, TJ, you need to explain to me why they're doing this.
I mean, he's going to be making...
Why would we not do this?
23 million in a couple of years?
Is he fragile?
No, he's fine. And a power pitcher. Huge local fan base. What team are we again? Chicago? We can bring in his fan base.
Yeah. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't do this trade.
Yeah, we should also throw in Corey Seager. Corey Seager's got
What is that contract they signed Seager to? Oh, there is no way on earth he's worth that much.
He hit 311. He led the league in hitting the year before.
311?
The year before, he hit 333. Almost
333. Yeah, he's a doubles machine hitter. Wow, they gave him way more range and arm than he has in real life.
Caleb
Both of those
Ferguson
are
also.
way
Whoa.
down. Oh man, Ferguson developed so well. If we could get both of those pitchers, that's like your core right there. Those two guys. Oh man. What would it take to get both Ferguson and Bueller if we had Giolito and like a couple other people? Like,
Why are all their pitchers so good?
I don't know. Everybody out here in the West Coast is like, Dodgers, how do you find these people and where do you find them? And how do
Let me
you
just take a
develop them?
I'm gonna look down a little bit further.
Garrett Cole's on the list.
Not get a real too.
Wow.
Nelson
Well,
Lamet.
there's your catcher option if you wanted Real Muto. Lamet, he's the control problem person.
I feel like next year Lamet's gonna be a better OOTP 22. Lamet's
Yeah,
probably gonna be
yeah.
better.
The Padres people are all going to get development increases in 22. I'm much looking forward to seeing that than right now. Mookie Betts. Has not done well for Washington, I guess.
Trey Turner. They didn't give him a crazy deal. 13.5. Again,
That's not bad for a Turner.
Doesn't really have the range for shortstop. 55.
No, I mean,
Got speed to make up for it though.
they're trying to make him into a center fielder in real life, so we'll see if they do that or not.
Okay, so what are we doing here? We're gonna get stupid and give up everything for picks now.
I would say we're gonna go try to see what it would take to get Ferguson and Bueller. I don't like getting Dodger prospects because sometimes they fall apart when they're not in Dodger uniforms, but you can't say no when they're like, hey, we're willing to think about Bueller and Ferguson. And it's like, don't you really convince me with much more than that.
Where is Ferguson? Caleb Ferguson. And they're both under contract.
Yeah, they've both gotten the long-term deals already assigned up for them.
So they're both, I think they're, Sam was only 35. Ferguson Stammer's only 35.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's a borderline starter. That's right. They picked
they'll do
up
it.
Max Scherzer?
They'll do it straight up for Walker Bueller.
Oh yeah, they'll do it straight up for Walker Bueller. How injured is Gratterall?
Bruised R? Out. Fractured elbow. 4 months.
4 months. Okay, so he would be a
that.
person that could be tradable, unfortunately.
Do the math on that. What's 4 months? It's the beginning of the season, right?
That would be end of February, right? End of February.
There's like, we got to do this now, right? Because the other option is not keeping Giolito.
Yeah. Or, I mean, yeah, we could offer him no arbitration, and he would become a free agent, but then we lose everything. Or we could offer him arbitration, stick with him for another year, and then do a qualifying offer. But...
Or we just try to get him later. You know?
You can, but he'll probably want the same amount of money because he still considers himself an ace.
No, I mean, we try to trade him in like February to the Dodgers, try to get both of them.
You could do that.
Just throwing that
Although
out.
I don't know if the Dodgers will have all their budget space they have right now. $124 million budget space. Oh my goodness me.
Nothing will get us in May.
Yeah, I would say May's too good.
He's still
May is
still, but again, also still under arbitration, so he's not.
Yeah, he's under too much control. The Dodgers aren't going to get rid of May for almost anything right now.
I can't sneak Kyber by him.
Oh man, Kyber would be.
I must be joking. Will Smith, only 27. I must be joking.
You're looking at like the best people they've got. Like
I know. I'm just spitballing here. You know. Gotta see what's out there. 90% of life is just throwing random people onto this.
That's true. That's true.
Thing.
How's Jaron Kendall doing, by the way? I know we don't need a center fielder, but
Jaron Kendall. I definitely saw that name. It's a very bad deal for them, but we can take a look at him for real. He 206, 313. Ooh, 406 slugging. Yikes.
Ugh.
Did have 28 home runs.
Wow.
Dingers and Ks. 220 strikeouts.
Yeah,
Hard
that's a no.
Pass.
That's a hard pass. Oh man.
Yeah, all these guys are gonna be under contract, which is the thing.
I wonder if you would take. I wonder if you would still go after
Hold on. Damn,
Ferguson,
don't
but
need
we
to do
would
that.
make him a relief pitcher.
I wonder if we gave them Zach Collins, if we could do anything. This must be a joke. Okay, so Kybert's not involved in the conversation.
Yeah, Ruiz and Smith are a little bit hard to get from the Dodgers unless they're not developing well. Then they will ship them out real soon.
Okay, what's our Ali Sanchez thoughts?
Well, there are going to be options on the free agency market for catchers this year. Oh man, that's a good list of people to try to get rid of.
But now
Potentially.
the problem is going to be that Caleb Ferguson stamina again.
Well, you'd be putting him in the bullpen at this point. He'd be getting converted into a relief pitcher would be the plan. So you trade for him expecting him to be a relief pitcher, which he would make an excellent setup behind Hicks. He really would.
We'll also have or well, because remember we might lose Hicks after next season.
Yes, he could even replace Hicks.
And
down
we
the
have
road.
Delgado under contract for a while.
We do.
So these guys could be a nice little 1-2 punch.
They
Both
could.
lefty is the only thing.
Yeah, we'd be a little lefty heavy, but we do have Trainin, I believe, under contract for another season, so that wouldn't be too bad.
I mean, he was someone I was looking at.
And we have
dumping.
Hamilton.
We could move a Quantrill.
We could even trade them Logan Allen or a Quantrill or a Plesac if he wanted to dump one of our number 5, number 6 starters. Because we'll be picking up Buehler, and with the rotation the way it is right now, we do have additional starters to look at trading.
So we have Zach.
Yes,
Plesac.
the Dodgers got Scherzer too.
So we have Zach Plesac, who not a bunch of innings.
Yeah, neither of them have performed.
They're both good AAA pitchers, and they have not been stellar.
Yep.
On the major.
They're what I call quad A pitchers. They basically are borderline AAA majors. They just don't know if they could ever make it in the big leagues. So,
which means they've been the guys that have been our fourth starters,
fourth and fifth starters. Yep, they're the injury replacement players, the ones that come in when we need them to.
They're both yellow, green.
Yeah. I mean, if it's either or, I know Plesac had good performances in the playoffs. I would probably, but I'd probably trade Plesac over Quantrill.
Well, truly, which one do you think less of?
That's basically the answer.
Can I throw Luis Alexander Basabe in here? I mean, we can make him think about it.
Yeah, you could add in another person just to see if it makes them have more options.
Like even here, he would need to think about it.
So he's very close. So you could do something like Basabe and then maybe one more minor prospect, and they would go for that, which would be nice.
Let's see if I put in Basabe. Will it works get lower? A 20-year-old shortstop. We're never giving up PCA.
Who is this? A. Comas?
Anderson Comas?
Anderson Comas, an outfield prospect.
Winston-Salem Dash. Has not been good since he played good in A. Played good in A+. Did not have a good year last year.
Well, I would probably think about him then. If we do not have him that highly touted, we already have a log jam in the outfield, so we don't really need additional outfielders. Yeah, I think Comas.
Was he here if we had Yeah, he was an option even without Basabe.
Oh, good. I wonder if that means we don't have to get rid of Zach Collins if they would just
No,
take.
I just tried that. A very bad deal for us.
Ah.
They will
Okay.
accept with Anderson Comas. But again, the problem is
So
now we don't have a
that's.
catcher. I mean, we're going Ali Sanchez, but
Yeah, you go for Ali Sanchez for his defense, and then you're just looking at, is there a better option in free agency? Is there a better option in trading? It gives you a good amount of upgrade behind the pitching side of the team, and that's good. That definitely was our weakest point going into playoffs.
so we want to do this.
I want to do this. I think this is a great deal. Giolito's, unless he really miraculously recovers, gets healthy,
I don't see that happening.
I don't see it happening either. There are not very many pitchers that get into the fragile place before they're almost wrecked after having Tommy John. He had Tommy John surgery.
I believe so.
I believe it was
A couple years ago. Yeah.
So I'm expecting his velocity to go down slowly for the next 2 years, and yeah, the Dodgers are a great team to dump that on, especially because they can afford to pay him and make that a tryout kind of a thing. And for them, if he develops, it's great. If he doesn't, this no sweat off their back. It really isn't.
Austin Barnes not still on the Dodgers.
Aww.
We are gonna.
Barnes would have been a good person to pick up otherwise. Yeah.
Our money is gonna drop by 19 million.
Yeah, because Bueller's a little bit expensive, but if
Is
our
that a
budget
real 19?
increased.
Oh, also. Even if I try to do like a little bit, you gotta think about it.
Trying to do the.
Gotta get some clicks. So you want to do this?
I want to do it. I think this is a great offer right here.
Did
Yeah.
we try to make Caleb Ferguson a starter? I wish there was like a path to him becoming a starter.
Yeah, I wish there was a way that you could like start to program someone to try to wean them back into a starting role, extending their stamina. But unfortunately, that only happens if they just develop that way naturally.
Make a note. Send it to the team.
We need some way to push for development in spring training for starters.
Giolito for your Bueller in blockbuster deal. BNN is reporting that the Chicago White Sox and Los Angeles Dodgers have agreed to a big deal that swaps 28-year-old Lucas Giolito and 27-year-old catcher Zach Collins and 22-year-old Anderson Comas to Los Angeles, while in return they get 28-year-old Walker Bueller, 26-year-old Caleb Ferguson. So technically, we actually got a little bit younger.
But barely. Just barely. Because Bueller is the same age as Giolito. That's hard to imagine right now. Oh my gosh.
Well, Giolito had the injury, that's why.
Yes. Yes.
Right. What year did
But even just the fact that, Giolito's been in the league for more time. I think he's been in the league for more time than Bueller, but same age.
He made his debut in 2016. I feel like that's around the same time that he would have, right?
Man.
Did you?
Right.
Giolito did have Tommy John at some point, right?
I keep forgetting that Washington was Giolito's home
To
development.
start with.
Oh man. I keep forgetting about that trade.
Okay, well, I also want to show you something that's very nice, actually, with what we just did. If we go to salaries, we've got guys locked up for a long time.
Yes, we do.
We need to get rid of Noah Syndergaard.
Yeah, we definitely need to see what teams would be willing to trade us if we retained a little bit of his contract and shopped him around.
I'm also seeing if I'm interested because he's got like years on this contract. Is there something where we can eat a big contract for like a year or two?
No, you can only eat so much of his contract percentage-wise for the entire time.
I mean, we have... Oh, he's got an opt-out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always confused by this. So we're paying him for 2023, then he has an opt-out, or he can opt out now?
Yeah, he can opt out in 2023. At the end of 2023, he can opt out. So we owe him $22 million.
This was the one that I was very confused about. Okay, so that's player option, so he can opt out after. So in the 2023 season, he makes $22 million. Then he has a player opt-out.
Yes. And then at the end of 2024, he can choose to take another year of 22 million to go another year. So we definitely would have to probably retain like 30% of his contract for us to get probably any kind of a good deal.
Yeah, I'm worried about like this Patrick Corbin idea because.
Oh, he's expensive too. You're just
Yeah.
trading one bad pitcher for one.
But the
bad
thing is,
pitcher at
if
that point.
Syndergaard is gonna accept the thing, we're gonna get.
If
stuck.
he doesn't accept it and he opts out, the money actually goes away. But we still have to. I don't think we actually retain the money either. I think we actually are free of the money because he opts out of the contract.
Right, but I'm saying if we traded him
But-
now, we would be stuck with Patrick Corbin's contract for
Yes.
the next 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, $35 million in 2024 for Fragile. No.
Yeah. I don't think we want to go for Patrick Corbin at all.
We can get the Iron Man, Paul Goldschmidt. Ooh,
If we didn't already have Anthony Rizzo.
Goldschmidt got reverse.
Ooh.
He got reverse Pujols. Went to the Cardinals and became trash instead of leaving the Cardinals and becoming trash. Okay.
Wow.
What's like a $30 million?
I don't see that happening in real life, to be honest. He's too smart of a player to ever get to that kind of a position. So yeah, let's see what 30 can get us.
Come on. Big bucks, no whammy. Big bucks, no whammy. Yeah, stop. Jacob DeGrom. Something's wrong with Jacob DeGrom.
Swap him out for his fellow teammate.
Well, DeGrom's a reliever with 34 stamina now.
Oh my.
I'm assuming he got hurt. He only pitched 30 innings this year.
Wow. What is it with the Mets starters?
Torn UCL in
OOTP.
2021. Will miss 13 months. So is he even back? I guess he's back. Yeah, he must have just come back.
Yeah, 13 months means he missed all of 2022. That's rough.
So we're not getting him. Not getting Goldschmidt. Not getting Sten. Not getting Mr. Gogertz.
Yeah, that's the problem with like large contracts like Thor's. When you take on that big of a contract for that long of amount, and they're no longer developing, they're no longer a prospect, that's just asking for them to fall apart on you.
True that. True that.
Yeah.
Oh, right. When it's thinking hard, that's why. I was wondering why your camera was getting a little wonky, but I think it's because we're fielding offers. Okay. If we eat 11
Or it might just be
million,
the fact that my Discord's a little bit slow. We'll see.
or if we're eating 11 million, we can go get a Trey Mancini.
I think everyone's envision enemy is less mustachioed. I mean, Trey Mancini is actually not a bad deal. You get somebody who's productive at least. Although, I actually would not feel bad about something like a Chris Bryant.
I just don't think he's been
Even
playing
for
well.
him being 30 years of age.
He can still play third a little bit. Not a lot of range.
Yeah, you'd put him
Power's
at
down.
third.
Only played 120 games.
How many years does he have on his contract left? This is his extended contract
Just
one,
sprained
right?
his knee.
Just sprained his
Through
knee.
2025.
2025. Okay.
26 mil. But we're also eating a lot of Thor's contract to make this happen.
Yeah, you would need to offer them Thor and a couple other people to really make that a good deal. Because you really don't want to take that much of Thor's contract and eat all of Brian's contract.
Yeah.
At that point, you'd prefer like a 1-year deal from somebody else. You just eat it for 1 year and you're done. If you're really going to do that.
The problem is now we're eating so much that it's like...
Like Renfro. Renfro would be perfect. Even though we don't need an outfielder at all.
Yeah.
He's the perfect example of how you ditch out of Thor's contract. You get a DH like Renfro, he hits
Still
homers. That's all he does.
Still ARB eligible, too.
And he plays actually really good right field. Like, he actually would be a great right fielder.
The problem is getting him on this list is costing us a ton of money.
Well, you could try to add them to the trade and see if they'd be willing to go down on the retainment. And then as we go down, if we could add someone to make them happy about going lower, we might be able to add 1 or 2 people to let them go down to like maybe 30%. Yep, you could offer Olivares and probably also Martin. I think Martin would be the other person I would look at trading.
Let's look at Basabe, because Martin I thought was...
Martin's our backup left fielder.
Wasn't Martin the one that was really good, that we're like, why isn't this guy good?
Yeah, we're kind of like, why isn't he playing?
So it's the same with Olivares. Why isn't Olivares better?
Yeah, why isn't Olivares playing, or at least doing well as well? Yeah. Yeah, Olivares is on that list of like, wow, he just really had a downer of a year, unfortunately. Let's see. So they would want something really good for 30%. It's closer for 40%.
Well, let's just see what they say.
And that still improves our money.
All guys
and we get out of
trade.
Oh, just the best guys, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, just the best guys. That's not going to happen.
Hold on. Let's see. Do they have a problem that we can work with them on?
Dude, they have a high expensive player that we can eat from them, maybe?
Yeah, his name is Kevin. Is Hunter Renfroe?
Oh, Kiermaier. I mean,
Joke.
yeah.
No. Give me Peralta. He's a pending free agent.
Oh, yeah, they are pending free agents, actually. Renfro's actually going into arbitration, so he's going to be more than $9 million. Same with Sutsugo.
Oh, they're both going to arbitration.
Yeah, so they'll cost more this coming.
No, not yet.
year.
Not yet eligible.
Oh.
Because he's an international free agent, so they would have signed him to a real contract.
Oh, right.
Oh no, he's going to be a
Straight up free
What?
agent then? No.
I always forget how this stuff works. I think he would
Would he-
become ARB eligible.
He goes into a minor league deal or a minimum salary deal after his
That
contract goes up because he's not arbitration eligible?
Is this just because we're doing this too early?
No, I don't think it is. Because it would have told you if he's
Sign
a
for
free agent
2020,
to be.
auto renew.
And in all honesty, even if he becomes a free agent, we're
You're still
trying to get
winning.
rid of more of Thor's contracts, so we just throw money out the window. We don't throw out the window. We get more money back. Because I don't think we really have a place
Oh, and we
for.
can keep Olivares.
Yeah. So now the
Are we
question
paying
is
Olivares?
how low could we go with
We
this
can go
contract?
30%. So that's 5. What's he making? Like 17 or 22? Oh, he's making 22.
Who, Thor?
Yeah.
Yeah. So our money improved by $6 million just to get rid of him on a $6 million retainer, which if he opts out, we don't pay, I believe, any of that anymore.
If
So
he
that's
opts out,
not
we're
bad.
done. Yeah.
We'd be finished. So $6 million is not bad to have to retain somebody. It just auto renews at $7 million. Oh, okay. So the problem would be that we'd have way too many, outfielders still again, because I don't think Renfroe or Tsutsugo are going to be competing to play right field. Honestly,
Well, actually-
maybe Renfroe might actually.
I mean, we've had Olivares playing right field, and he's been not good. And we've had Jose
And then we
Ozuna,
had
who we don't
we have
love.
Ozuna.
I think Renfroe would play right field for us.
I think he actually would play right field. I think he actually would be.
Until I get extremely frustrated with his
Good
hitting,
enough.
and then I take him out.
Yeah, because he'll be just hitting home runs, and that's literally all he can do.
So, but we're going to have to offer him arbitration.
Yes.
So we're going to be looking at
Yes,
like
we'd have to.
$11.
So
Okay.
technically, you could just not offer him arbitration and not pay him a penny.
We just pay the $6 million to what's his name to get him out of here.
You could literally release Sutsugo, not offer Renfroe arbitration, and be left with basically just paying Thor $6 million just to get lost. which is that's probably not legal by MLB standards. There's probably
Let's.
some guidelines that are like, yeah, you can't do that. I'm sorry.
We're gonna need to still add starting pitching, but
Well, but we just did. We added in Bueller and well, technically
what's the name?
Ferguson's not a starter.
But now we can move up one of those other guys to be a
But
starter.
yeah, but we have Allen, Plesac. We still have Quantrill. So you've got tryouts in the spring training period. That's going to be a couple people trying out for number 4, number 5.
Yoshitomo does not have infield eligibility here. I mean,
I don't think he has infield ability.
we don't have him with a positional rating, but he does 63 infield arm,
With the
41 error, 433 range.
how good is Brandon Lowe?
I don't know. He plays for the Leones de Escogido right now. Go check him out. Pretty good. Second base and left field are his only positions.
The Lowe brothers, who are actually not related, Brandon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And,
Nate Lowe is playing.
Nathan.
Nate's in the Dominican
Nate.
Winter League right now.
Yeah, both of them are very good ball players.
He's pretty good.
Very good.
But again, he's going to be a second base problem. He only
Yeah,
plays second base on left field.
I wanted to know how he was performing because he's normally a 5-star second baseman who can play outfield a little bit. And oh my gosh, I try to get him every single time I do one of these games because he's just so good.
He's about to turn 31. Rento is about to turn 31 as well. Both younger than, I don't know, Syndergaard just turned 30.
Yeah, I mean, Thor's pretty young. It's amazing how young Thor and, well, actually, no, they're not very young technically, but...
Let's do this.
Yeah, it's a good deal. It gets us out of a really bad contract, so, you know, we're saving a lot of money, and we can save even more.
And we're saving money down the line, which is also good.
Exactly.
In theory.
Us...
I feel like what's his name's going to stick us anyway, so...
I'm sorry?
I feel like Syndergaard would stick us and pick up the option. Because he's got the two options. Yeah. He's got two options.
Oh, he totally is. I don't see why he would not pick up that option. So unfortunately, yeah, we're definitely paying $6 million for the next 4 years to have Syndergaard play someplace else. But
if he
even if he does still,
maybe we get lucky. He opts out. We still get these guys.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
So yes,
yeah.
Hunter Renfroe is here.
We could even turn around and swing Tsutsugo and Renfroe for maybe a better outfielder. Maybe there's a chance we could grab somebody better.
I'm just thinking right now in right field, we've had Ozuna playing out there.
Yes.
He's not great defensively. He's got pop.
No.
But not great defensively. I think like right now, Renfroe is literally an upgrade over him.
He would be. Defensively enough by itself, he would be an upgrade. Yes.
Any of these other guys. Now I feel like we've gotten our arbitration guys under control a little bit.
I mean, there's still a way that you could, there's still a chance that you could offer some of these extra outfielders, try to consolidate them into one good outfielder.
Yeah.
I know the Rockies were offering up David Dahl. That would be a great right fielder or even a left fielder if we wanted to go that route. I don't know what they would be requiring.
Did I just fudge that up? I definitely didn't fudge that up. Right.
Fudge what up?
Yeah, the 9.5 was for this season. So he...
Yeah, so he wants 11. He's asking for more than 11, but our estimate is 11.
And we got to figure out what the Susogo thing is for this year. All right? Because we don't know what that is, that number. We think it's $7 million. The auto
Season's arbitration?
No, the auto renew for...
for Tsutsugo.
Yeah.
If you go to salaries, that might show Tsutsugo's estimated contract. I'm not seeing it. I don't think. Go to your.
I don't think he's on our roster right now.
Go to upcoming free agents. I saw him on that list. He's listed at $7 million, but I don't know if he's upcoming free agent or if he's. That would be a players designated for assignment is what you'd be going for at that point.
So he's here, $7 million, eligible. So he would be eligible. I think he's minor league free agent eligible. Not eligible.
Minor league free agent
after contract expires. So do we just have to give him an extension? I think we just got him walk for some reason.
He's not in the right mood regardless. Oh man.
Yeah, I think we just got him, and that was pointless. Unless we don't have him. He's not in here somewhere, right?
Well, if you go back to your front office really fast.
Oh, he's here. Level none.
Oh, he's a minor league free agent?
It's weird, but should I put these
So,
guys? Should I not have these
wow.
guys DFA'd?
If you want them to remain on the
I
team,
mean,
you
I'm
do need
sorry.
to offer them.
Should I put them on the active roster, or
Oh,
should I just
yes.
wait?
Yeah.
I have 7. I have to do it within 7 days.
I mean, at least the ones we know are going to be remaining on the team. So, Bueller, Ferguson, probably Renfro. Yeah, we can move them to the 40-man and the active roster. Well, just Bueller and Ferguson, I guess, because we only have 2 spots available.
And Workman is gonna. We're gonna lose Workman, I think.
And that's probably okay. He really didn't do the greatest for us. He did okay.
He was all right. I mean, he got lit up, and we
did.
didn't even play in the playoffs.
Yeah, we didn't play him in the playoffs because of his low control, I believe.
And he is a pending free agent without compensation. And he's 34. Yes. So he's going to leave. So then we can move someone else on there. Anybody else old that we want to try to move? Dylan Bundy. How much longer do we have Dylan Bundy for? Another season. He's only $2 million, so we don't really have to worry about that. But he's not great.
Yeah. If we could replace him,
can I move
fantastic.
a Dylan Bundy?
We could try. We could offer Dylan Bundy and Tsutsugo in some kind of a deal.
Let's see.
Make it a 2-player for 1. Since we have some extra depth in the outfield, we could offer both of them.
Where is my... We did too many shops, I think, today.
Oh, whoops. We are out of shopping.
Let me finish today. Gazelman.
True, Gazelman is on our list. Yes. Oh, he came off the injured list. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. But I say he'd also be someone else we could be looking at getting rid of. Actually,
he's he's ARB eligible for $1 million. Did I not see him here? Yeah, he's here. Okay, so I mean, we're running long here, and we're gonna do this again tomorrow night. I mean, I assume you're not gonna be here tomorrow night.
Lots. Oh no, I can be here tomorrow night. No worries about that.
Oh, you can?
We got lots to go through. We haven't even hit free agency yet, guys.
Yeah, this is the problem. We do this and we get real deep into the depths.
Oh yeah. Well, we have some big decisions to make because we just lost in Game 7 of the World Series, and next year we plan on winning the last game of the World Series. So
yeah,
gotta plan this right. Otherwise, we're not gonna win the last game of the regular season.
So Bundy, I can let Gazelman walk. I don't have a problem with that. Any of these ARBs that we don't want to do.
That's a good question.
Castillo, $26 million. Good stuff. Movement, control. But he's pitched well.
He pitched very well for us this season, which was surprising. Yeah, I think he stays.
I don't mind giving him the nothing that he's asking for.
I mean, he was a specialist technically, but yeah, we liked him.
I think we stay with C's, even at roughly $4 million.
Yeah, you CFCs can rinse and repeat from this season because if he can do it again, he's worth about $6 million at the most. Jace Fry never played in the majors. Well, he did. Oh, he did. Wow.
26 innings. I don't know why it said.
Maybe it said 0.
Because he's on Birmingham.
Not a 40-man?
He's on Birmingham right now. I don't know if he's on the 40-man.
I probably wouldn't offer him arbitration.
You want to withdraw?
I'd probably let him walk.
Withdraw his
He's
arbitration?
also, yeah, I would withdraw because he'll want like $1.5 million or something like that, and he's a lefty pitcher. We have plenty of lefty relievers right now.
So we're withdrawing from him.
I would withdraw from him.
We want to withdraw from Gazelman as well?
Yeah, he had a negative 0.4 WAR, 6.79 ERA with us, or for the full season. I don't know if that's just for us or not. I would withdraw from
all season.
Yeah, if we had him all season, then he hurt us. He actually did not help us during the course of the regular season. So
we're gonna withdraw from him.
I'd withdraw from him too.
Evan
Even though he's not that bad, he's actually pretty good. But
why is Evan
he had a bad year with us?
Why is Evan Marshall's button clicked?
Evan Marshall? What happened to him?
He pitched good for us.
He used to be a very good relief pitcher.
Extreme ground ball. Got great movement. Good control. Stuff's a little but
Wow.
130 whip. He's actually been getting better
Well,
year after year. I don't know why it said withdrawal. I don't know if I hit something earlier that I missed.
well, sometimes the CPU will automatically like withdraw from someone because they think you're not going to want to do this deal regardless.
He is 32.
And he's gonna ask for like 2.5 mil, which I think that's probably not worth what he is.
2 million is the arbitration estimate.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be worth 2 mil if we could get something off the free agency that's a better relief pitcher than him.
Okay. Hicks at 6 million, probably fine.
That's just required. We have to. Get
He's gonna get more. Well, he's actually asking for 6.5. Or we think he's gonna ask for 6.5. Or no. What?
His year wasn't the best, so we might actually win that.
Okay.
We might.
Ozuna.
This is a tricky one. I am not.
You're not in on Ozuna. I know this.
I'm not in Ozuna's corner, unfortunately.
He's about to turn 30. Iron Man.
But he had a great season for homers, which was
He's
out
been
of
good
nowhere.
for us. He's been a solid guy.
He's been so good on the slugging, which has been the most surprising thing in the world to see. But we can do so much better, TJ. We can do so much better, and offering him 2 million is just gonna take that away from us.
What if we just offer him 2 million instead of 2.8?
But the problem is, then it's up to the courts. He might still win, and he might end up getting like 3.
What if I shop him around?
I mean, it's not a bad idea. You could sim a day, shop him around.
We
also have. Oh, awesome! Because we also had other people we wanted to shop around too. So there's always an option that maybe him and Tsutsugo get in a deal with somebody. We could also offer Gazelman around if you guys wanted to.
We could get Noah Syndergaard for him.
They would offer us Syndergaard back?
Just saying.
Yeah, that's a no.
Hey,
we could actually get Bryant 1-for-1 for Ozuna. Oh my gosh.
Shogo Akiyama. Masahiro Tanaka goes to the Reds at some point. Trevor Bauer. You guys are trying to get out of Trevor Bauer's contract?
Wow.
But why? Angels. Classic Angels.
Yep, classic
Fools.
Angels. We got hit hard by Bauer in playoffs though. He did well against us.
I'm not getting any of these players. Scott Kingery. I'm not getting Healthware. Nope.
I mean, Machado's not bad, but he could be a bad chemistry person for us, unfortunately. Wow, Whit Merrifield went to the Washington Nationals.
Could play second, could play right.
That's impressive. But we kind of already have a couple people who are like Merrifield, to be honest.
And he's going to cost twice to 3 times as much.
I mean, out of that list, the only person that rings any bells for me is Chris Bryant. That's basically it.
And we're not going to pay all that money for Chris Bryant.
No, probably not. It probably wouldn't be worth it for us to pay that much for Bryant. Even though that would be an upgrade. What is Bryant's ability to play outfield again? Could he play left field still?
Boop.
Like, would he be an option
20.
to let? Well, yeah, but what is his actual outfield ability?
Outfield range 55, 48 error, 71 arm.
So he could play right.
He could play in the outfield.
He could play right
How
field.
much is he? He's about to turn 30?
He just turned
28
30.
million. Come on, that's a lot of money.
He's a lot of money, but that could be a last piece of the puzzle, potentially, for Bryant.
But they gotta eat a lot of that contract.
I mean, we'd have to see if they could eat some of it, yeah. But you could offer them Olivares at that point. Because Bryant would end up being our official right fielder. And he could also back up third base if Moncada has to go play second or gets injured. just depends on how much they're willing to eat, because
You know, we never did was look at pending free agents. I'm just saying.
yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
think we
We
actually
should look
found
into
anybody that
team.
was really good in the outfield.
No, we had looked. We had looked. There was not that much out
I think
there.
we took a peek at some point. Why are these? Oh, because they're not technically free agent. Oh,
Yeah, you'd have to be looking at upcoming free agents. The last tab on that one.
yeah.
I think the best outfielder was like Puig and Peralta.
Charlie Blackmon, Jock Peterson,
Oh gosh,
Low
yeah, we wouldn't want either
Kane,
of them.
Jay Bruce, Michael Lorenzen.
No, no.
Yeah, well, you can play corner outfield like a champ, though.
Oh, of course he can. He's got the arm for it and the range.
You
But
still got the stuff. Still got movement and control. You got movement and control. It doesn't have the stuff as much.
no, we're not getting Lorenzen. No.
I'm just saying. We could do it.
Maybe the Cubs would give us Lorenzen on top of Baez or on top of Bryant.
Will of the Thrill Myers. I am so interested in seeing Will Myers in Out of the Park 22. Is he going to
Yeah,
be
he's-
worth his contract now? Because I think he might be. He might.
I think he might be.
Might be
actually
worth his
now,
contract now,
officially.
which is
He-
so weird because the last 5 years of Out of the Park, I've been saying trade Will Myers before he hits that big part of his contract,
Oh,
which makes
yeah.
sense. Which was perfectly the correct answer.
Oh, it was. I'm certain the Padres were doing that last offseason. I'm certain they were like, guys, anybody want to take a chance on this prospect? Nope. Okay.
Super Derek Dietrich.
Dietrich is mostly power,
I don't
not a
know.
lot of contact.
Another Cubs player. I'm just saying. Take 50% for Walker Bueller.
What would they?
Walker.
I mean, I would probably start.
Bueller.
Really, just Bueller?
They
Wow.
want Walker.
Oof.
H.W. Bueller. Herbert Walker Bueller.
Just to retain some of his contract. Woof.
I've already forgotten who we were trying to trade now. We will do this Chris Bryant thing tomorrow. We need to look
Yeah,
for
let's-
outfielder.
Let's try it again, because I think Brian would fit that need, but the question would just be, could we stomach his contract? That would be the biggest question. But that would allow us to not offer Ozuna or Renfroe contracts, so
True.
you wouldn't have to pay Renfroe $11 million. So you put all that money towards Bryant. That'd be the answer. And we could let Tsutsugo go too at that point. We wouldn't need either of their services, so you save.
Well, Stugo's not even
20
top
million?
right?
Yeah, I mean, so Tsutsugo's a minor league free agent, so he's going to be going unless we offer him a contract, which he's going to only
Which he
take
doesn't want.
another.
He
Yeah,
won't
he
talk to
doesn't
us.
want it right now, and he would probably be demanding like $7 million. So I don't think that's even going to happen. So yeah, you've got 20 million or so on the books that we could just write off and throw out the window and be like, yeah, that's Bryant's contract. That would be what we throw around for Bryant instead. And if we could get it down to 20, if we can get it up to like 20 or 25% retainment, we have options to give them as well. So
They'll eat 20%. Straight
right
up
off the
for
bat.
straight up for Jose Ozuna.
wow. And how much does it go
Which-
if you go to 25? Like, what would they need to make 25 work? Is it just Walker Bueller at that point?
Bueller, Ferguson, or Madrigal.
Okay, so they want a lot if they're going to eat more than 20% of Bryant. And I don't want to get rid of Madrigal because he actually would be playing
We're going
second
to need him
base
at second base.
setup right now. So that's not happening unless we go out and sign.
And the four and a
Bryant.
half, and the 4.5 they're eating is essentially $1 million away from.
I mean, basically, we end up trading away Syndergaard for Bryant. That is basically what ends up happening, which is a good deal in my
Bill
opinion.
Cubs. Are you talking about Tsutsugo?
Probably. I think that's. I think that's the.
So we're saying we do
understanding
this
is that-
trade, let Tsutsugo, let Renfroe walk.
Yep, we don't offer arbitration to Ozuna, Renfroe, and we don't even add We could even just release Tsutsugo.
Oh, so this
and
is
it wouldn't
like
be a problem.
if what is that guy's name? If Rosny Castillo becomes a free agent, he's still arbitration eligible, I guess, if somebody signs him at some point.
Yes, because of the fact that they're not a certain age.
He's like never played.
Or service time. Something about service time, yeah.
So we're doing this? Ozuna for Bryant?
I think this is a steal. Even for eating
and
Bryant's contract.
And we're making him the right fielder? He's only got 27 out there.
I would train him right field. He'll get better than 24. We'll put him in right field for spring training, and he'll probably get up to like 50, which would be more than serviceable in right field. With that arm, he should be perfect.
It's not
perfect
awful idea,
but he'll play. He'll play right. We could even keep him to play third, and even train him to play left if he wanted to. And then if people get injured, Bryant's our utility guy. Expensive utility guy, but a utility guy.
Why do I not see him?
Yeah, we could add them to the trade and see if they would work. They'd be on the designated for assignment list for Tsutsugo.
Can I pull up?
I don't think...
Oh, they're both still here because I haven't added them yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They will not accept trades for vastly overpaid free agents or vastly overpaid guys.
Yeah. They don't think that they're worth an investment, and unfortunately, neither do we. So it makes sense.
It's funny, they'll take Tsutsugo.
Oh, really?
Well, I guess because he's technically a free agent, so then they could offer him a contract. First, I guess.
Yeah. If it makes you have a better conscience, sure. Let's just do that then. They may not even move him onto their 40-man. They may just release him anyways. But
so the thought is that if we add him to the 40-man...
I think he would retain a $7 million contract as a minor league person.
And we don't want him, is what we're saying.
And we don't really want to do that. He's not good enough in the outfield. He doesn't have the range that Bryant has, and I think his arm's a little bit less than Bryant.
All right, so we're just going to trade him. We can't get any more money out of it, but...
I don't think so. I don't think the Cubbies will give us anything more. Unless maybe they'll give us some cash, but... I don't think they'll give us cash regardless of it either. You'd have to make it so that way there's a no deal, and then it would allow you to do cash. So you could put back up to 25%. Because, I mean, we could try 10 mil and see if the Cubbies would give us 10 mil just to cover a little bit of his contract up front, but I don't think they'll even do that.
No. Not even 6.
We'd have to do it with 20% retainment, because they won't do 25% regardless.
No.
Yeah, they won't even do 6.
They'll
so
do 2.
All right, sure. Let's squeeze them for a little bit of cash. Why not? They'll cover Ozuna's what he would have been arbitration, and we get Bryant for 20% off.
They'll do 3.
Oh, they'll do 3. Okay, now we're talking.
So now I'm just gonna do this until I get to like exactly $1 that I won't.
Of course, 3, 7, 2, 5. We're gonna milk them for every single one.
They'll do 3 1/4.
That's fine. I'll take 3 1/4. Cash on their side comes to us. So anything on their side of the trade comes to us. Anything on our side of the trade goes to them. So if you've been doing cash on your side, that's supposed to come to you. It's not. It's going to them. So.
Like that time I accidentally sent $8 million in a trade.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. Is that this franchise? I know this franchise too.
It was this franchise, I believe. Yeah. We're asking for cash. Yeah,
so
we're asking for Bryant and some cash to cover a little bit of it. I like this deal.
So actually,
perfect.
That's funny. We actually end up. So if what's his name leaves.
If Renfroe leaves?
No, if.
Well, we already got rid of Giolito and.
No, I'm saying if Syndergaard actually opts out of his contract.
Oh, yeah. We
would have saved more money off Chris Bryant's contract this year than we would pay him.
Yes.
Okay, we're doing this.
We will actually end out of this whole entire ordeal with a positive increase in money, which that's really nice.
Okay. So we're doing this.
Oh,
Tsutsugo
yeah.
and Ozuna for Bryant.
This is a long-term investment for Bryant.
And Ryan Goings. Astrudi Sakino. David Boat. Ian Happ.
I mean, if they've got a catcher, that's good. We could look for a replacement catcher, but I don't think they've got anybody
Michael
that
Lorenzi
we're
cannot
really...
be that. He is a cow free agent.
Oh, would they offer us Amaya? What would they want for Amaya?
This might be the worst deal they've ever seen.
All right.
All right, so we're just doing this.
Let's do it. Let's do it without Amaya. Bryant's fantastic for 20% off. That's
Should have got him
fine.
like 2 years ago. Fan reaction increased. You know what we're doing, buddy? We're gonna raise those ticket prices. Because
we are. We're going all in this year.
Let's just do the double check. So we've gotten Anthony Rizzo. Who else did we get from them? I feel like we got more people in that Rizzo deal.
We almost got Javier Baez. We got Rob.
We almost got Javier Baez.
We got Osuna in that deal originally.
We gave him Grandal.
Yes, we did.
Interesting. Okay.
So you've been swapping with your city rival for a long time.
So now what do I got to do? I got to move Chris Bryant.
So we need to offer no arbitration to Renfro.
And we're going to yank the arbitration from Renfro.
Yeah. We're basically going to say, look, dude, we weren't really
deal.
interested in your services. Sorry about this, but you can go onto a team that's going to want you and going to play you. Because even though we would have played him, we're going to play Bryant.
But I want to say we cranked up the trade settings, actually, which is kind of funny. Where's my league setting?
I mean, these are pretty good deals. The Cubbies are trying to rebuild.
Yeah,
They're trying to get rid of bad contracts.
I put trading difficulty on hard, so.
So these are actually legitimately pretty good deals. And again, guys, this is 2022. So a couple years down the road, the Cubbies are no longer winning. They want to ditch all of their players. I mean, I heard a report this morning that the Cubbies are willing to listen to everybody on their team right now.
Great ideas for my Atlanta Braves. Who do they need a left fielder? Do they need a third baseman? Do we know someone that we just traded for that could kind of play both?
Are you still wanting Anderson and Max Fried?
Can we still get them? No, that was.
I doubt it. That was
no. I was talking about in real life.
Oh, in real life.
Chris Bryant would fit on the Braves team.
Yes,
just saying.
Bryant can fit on a lot of squads.
And if we got to eat a little, and look, we're getting rid of a veteran hitter in the outfield in a Nick Markakis, and let's just say there was another left-handed hitting outfielder that the Cubs had that was vastly overpaid, that has been in the Braves organization before.
Yeah,
maybe the Cubs need a little money.
Reference.
He comes down to Atlanta, hops in center field for a little bit, he plays right so that Acuna can play center, so that we can manipulate a certain young outfielder.
Yeah.
And then when he's ready, we have a new Jason Hayward as a super bench bat for like $10 million. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying. Okay.
No problem with that. Oh, yeah. TJ has masterfully created a home run juggernaut organization.
I don't think we've moved I don't think we've actually moved 5 days in the stream,
No, we have not.
Like an hour and a half. Okay. So that's what we're doing?
I like this movement so far. I think it's perfect. Outside of us having a little bit of a weakness behind the plate at the catcher position, which I'm pretty sure we can look at free agency to fill that role quite nicely.
Are we really going to let Adam Engel leave?
Yeah, there's no room for him in the outfield at this point.
Freddie Galvis, you can leave. Negative half WAR catcher, you can leave. D. Gordon, see you later, my guy. AJ Reed.
Ooh, who's the person with a 1.4 WAR in
AJ Reed.
AJ Reed.
29.
Ooh,
and bombs.
There's
Only has power and eye.
Yeah, Reed's a powerhouse person right there. Unfortunately, he won't make it to our big league squad.
Do we? 2.8 WAR.
I was like, who's the 2.8 WAR person down there?
Jason Yazari.
Oh, he's got to get an extension for that kind of a season. You can just offer them minor league contract extensions by right-clicking on them, though.
But don't we know that cheap? What was that cheap thing? Remember we figured out
Well,
that
there's
cheap
one
way
that
to
you
look?
can do that where it'll do all of them, but then you're going to offer a bunch of minor league contract extensions to
What was
everybody.
what was the other cheap thing that we figured out? Remember we could go and figure out if they would. We need to see like what they're requesting.
Oh, if you go to free agents, if you go to your front office page, you should be able to go to your front office,
Upcoming free agents, right?
upcoming free agents, and
And
then
it'll
they should
say their
have
demand here.
demands listed on it.
So
Yeah.
Taquan Forbes wants money. Taquan Forbes.
So anybody wanting money
not good.
means they want a major league deal. They don't want to stay in the minors, so we're probably not going to be retaining them.
Yeah, I
'Cause-
don't care about any of these guys. Taquan Forbes, Adam Engel, and Brugman. I think we've just decided we don't want any of those guys.
Yeah. I mean, out of the people we saw on that list, I think the one person who had the 2.8 WAR season, that was the only one that I saw that I was like, oh, we should probably keep that one. See if he develops into something. And who was that again?
Hold on, this guy, torn flexor. That was Yasin Yazari. So we're gonna offer him a minor league extension.
I would see if he'd take a minor league extension. Yeah.
And also Cody.
Oh, he's got good
Medeiros.
defense too.
What do we think about this guy? 26 and a half. Got good pitches.
Medeiros?
Good stamina. We kind of know what he is.
He's trying to be a starter, but that control is a bit rough to be a starter.
I mean, he's a good double-A pitcher for us.
Yeah, if he'd be willing to go another year in the minors and he takes a minor league contract,
From what we saw,
I'd be willing to. Yeah.
From what we saw, he looks like he would do it. I mean, I would just offer all these guys minor league contracts and just be.
Well, but sooner or later, you want to start weeding out the ones that are just not performing well and really need to go, because really don't want to keep people down in AAA that are just buying and eating up time. Yeah.
Yeah, all these guys are kind of trash. Okay, so we'll let those guys go. Okay.
But otherwise, I like the moves done so far. We've made the good trades that we needed to make. We needed to get rid of Thor. I was hopeful we could get something good for him.
I think we can look around. I think for tomorrow, I'm going to kind of try to map out what our plan is, and then we can kind of see who we're going to get rid of.
Okay.
Just for like our base lineup, what our idea is going to be.
Yeah.
And then what we can get rid of. Sounds good to you?
Sounds good to me. I mean, if we can just make sure that we're not offering Renfroe the arbitration, that's the only thing I think that's left.
Yeah, I already withdrew that from him.
Yeah. Otherwise, I think we've gone through our arbitrations. I think we've done our trades. Good idea would be to get the team vision down, and then tomorrow try to fill any last gaps we have left.
And try to get some of those other guys out. Because I think, I mean,
how
we
much
should do
money do we have left? Just
still
one
got
last
18
thing.
million for free agents.
Yeah, so you still got room to make one big or one big signing acquisition.
We also need to get a GM and a bench coach.
Oh, that's right.
Salary.
Well, I'm available if you want to sign me. I go for 600,000, and I bring with me assured success.
So as of right now, we'd be at 163 million essentially.
Moving into 2023.
Yeah, which is where we're kind of shooting for.
Not bad. That gives you 28 million. No, it gives you 18 million to be able to work with for your supposed player salary budget.
Yeah, I think we still need one starting pitcher, but.
Yeah. I think we need one more because I don't think we really want to be pushing Allen and Plezak into.
I don't know why we just keep making the stream go longer and longer. But let's just see.
The people in chat love it.
They love it. They just want their packs. We know how it is. We can get a Michael Fulmer. We can get a Garrett Richards. We can get a lot of pitchers that are good in two things and not three.
Ouch.
A Chris Sale.
We could get Chris Sale.
Fragile, like an eagle.
Oh, man. So we don't want Thor, but we definitely want Chris Sale.
Gotta get a Danny Duffy. Who doesn't love a Danny Duffy?
Who doesn't like Danny Duffy? Come on.
Mike Leake got that control. We can get a lot of triple yellow guys.
Man.
I'm going to have to make a new... We can finally go get Carlos Rodon.
Oh my gosh. We may be looking at international prospects for a potential signing. Crossing our fingers for a good international player to pop up on the free agency market.
Possibly.
That'd be nice.
Or a hot fire. Rule 5 draft pick.
Ooh, yes. Now you're speaking my language. Let's go to the Rule 5 draft and see what we can find there. That's always fun.
Yeah, the question is, are we going to really want to break the bank for a Danny Duffy?
Oh, probably not.
I mean,
Plus, he's probably been given a qualifying offer, so he'll probably reject that. True. Although he's only $563,000 this year.
Yeah, this is all stuff we'll find out tomorrow. It's too late.
Tomorrow.
I don't know.
Oh gosh.
Not too late. Okay, let's call it night. We'll be back tomorrow night, 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes.
Same bat time, same bat channel. I should archive all these so that we can get them over there. YouTube.com/OOTP developments is where all the stuff will be archived. YouTube.com/OOTP developments. I just said it a second time. Not really sure why.
I have no idea either.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Then Wednesday, Rich and Jeff McNeil of the Mets will be here. So make sure you're following here on twitch.tv/OOTP developments. That follow button. Hit that notification belly thing. Man, wasn't there a play on Belly? Now that I think about it, now that someone says Dodgers in the chat.
We should have gotten Bellinger.
Should have got Bellinger.
Oh, man.
Should have got...
How did we...
Listen. Not going to lie. By the end of tomorrow, we're going to have Max Fried on this team. I don't know how we're going to do it. Mark my words.
We will sign a free agent and trade the free agent for Fried. We promise. We will get him somehow.
How do I spell Hunter Renfroe? Trade
REN.
I just want to know. If I could do Hunter Renfroe for Max Fried straight up, I'm out.
Good grief. I highly doubt they'll do that.
I did not offer anything. I am sorry, but I will not accept vastly overpaid veterans.
Oh.
What a jerk.
Renfroe's not even a veteran. Come on.
He's not even vast. This offer of yours is an insult. Please get back to me with a serious offer. What if I give you all of these guys?
He's on a mission. Oh my gosh.
Well, I'll give you Walker Buehler. How about that?
No.
TJ,
and
All right. Fine. I will go into the dugout and pull out that sink that we have in there for some reason. I don't know. I will give you all my untouchable players. Jordan Coda. You can have him.
Who?
I don't know. Jordan Coda. That was that guy with the crazy stuff. And then not other stuff.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we had him coming up through the minor league system this year. We almost brought him to the majors.
We got him in the Syndergaard deal.
Oh, really?
It was Syndergaard, Ali Sanchez, and Ali Sanchez.
Oh, you got rid of Abreu and Mazzara.
Yeah, think about how much money we saved.
Well, yeah. In the end, you'll have saved a lot of money for that deal.
Look at all those home runs we gave up.
But you got a lot of home runs.
Did Abreu get hurt? Why are we still doing this stream?
Why are we? We said we were done like 5 minutes ago.
Tore his abdominal right off.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, I got stuff to do, too.
That hurts.
I gotta go wake up my wife. I gotta move a mattress into the bedroom for the kiddo. Don't let him know. She wants to paint a door. I don't know. She's out of her mind. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Again, we'll be back tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So be here. See what I screw up to get Max Fried and possibly Cody Bellinger as well. Mike Soroka also on an extremely friendly deal.
Yeah, the Atlanta Braves have made some good moves.
He got Will Myers. 4.6 million then. 11, 16, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23. Okay. We'll figure it out tomorrow.
All right, folks. Tomorrow.
Take it easy. Yeah. Later, guys.